Once there was a very powerful emperor who ruled over a huge land, but there was something that he was secretly embarrassed about. He didn't have one single hair on his head. The emperor felt that he needed to wear wigs. He had more than 100 of them in a special closet. They were the finest wigs and could easily be mistaken for real hair. One day, a traveling salesperson showed up at the emperor's castle with a very unusual product.
What are you selling today? Make it quick, because I have a huge empire to run.
Oh, great! Emperor, I have traveled here today with an amazing new product. I want to offer you the very first batch. It's called Hair Today Magic Potion. It's just $19.99. And wait, that's not all. If you buy Hair Today Magic Potion, I will also throw in a free comb.
Why would I need it? As you can see, I have a full head of hair.
Yes, your hair is very nice indeed, but perhaps you have a friend who could use this potion. I used to be bald myself, and as you can see, I grew plenty of hair thanks to Hair Today Magic Potion.
I'll take 100 bottles. It's for my bald friend, of course.
Then began using the Hair Today Magic Potion. Each night before he went to bed, he'd take off his wig and put 3 drops on his very shiny hair. Each morning he'd talk to his 2 advisors, Mr. Twiddle and Mr. Tweed. They were the only 2 people the emperor trusted. He'd ask them if the Hair Today Magic Potion was working. Mr. Twiddle and Mr. Tweed wanted to make the emperor happy. They wanted to keep their jobs, so they told the emperor what they really wanted to do.
What do you think, my trusted advisors, Twiddle and Tweed? Do you think the potion is working?
Oh, I definitely do. Oh, I do. I definitely notice a difference.
Yes, you're saying there's just a few hands.
Only a few?
Well, when I say few, I mean like maybe 20.
Or maybe 50. They're really nice looking hairs that they have.
Yes, I see them too.
The emperor continued to use the potion, and his teacher and advisors continued to tell him that the potion was working. As the days went by, they began to tell more and more extravagant lies to the emperor. Soon they even began to believe the lies themselves.
Tell me, trusted advisors, how do I look today? Is the potion working yet?
It is working. Are you kidding? Yeah, I've been growing a thick head of beautiful hair.
Yes, your hair is thick and straight and brown.
Well, I would say it's more than wavy than straight, and it's more golden than brown.
You have lots of it. It's thick and crusty.
Yes, you can throw away your wigs. You don't need them
In
anymore.
fact, if I do say so myself, Emperor, you need a haircut.
A haircut? How wonderful! My hair is getting long and blonde, and long and long and thick and black and curly. So it is. It's long and thick and golden and wavy
And shiny.
and shiny. It's long and thick and golden and wavy and shiny. And I need a haircut. Especially the imperial hairdresser at once.
Twiddle and Tweed went off to find an imperial hairdresser. When they found the hairdresser, they described the emperor's new hair in great detail. By now, they were so caught up in their lie that they completely believed in themselves. And soon they had the imperial hairdresser convinced that the emperor had long, thick, golden wavy hair that needed to be cut. Oh, Emperor, what a fine head of hair you have.
Thank you, thank you. Right now there's a bit too much of it. And it's just a little too long and thick and golden and wavy and shiny.
It will be a pleasure to trim it. I will make you look fabulous.
Fabulous.
The imperial hairdresser set to work with scissors and a comb. The haircut will require required many hours of snipping and clipping and fussing and worrying and blow drying. But at last the Imperial hairdresser was finished.
Well, what do you think?
Maybe just a little more off the back.
The Imperial hairdresser carefully clipped the scissors near the back of the Emperor's head.
Now, what do you think?
Perfect.
What do you guys style?
Everyone in Canada would like to get a fake haircut.
You look fabulous, Emperor. You look fabulous, Emperor. Absolutely fabulous. We should have a parade to show off your new hairstyle.
Yes, really excited because people would see an emperor with hair that's so long and thick and coy and wavy and shiny.
And so Twiddle and Twee arranged the elaborate parade. There were jugglers and soldiers and horsemen. At the tail end of the parade, the Emperor marched proudly. He wasn't wearing his crown. He made everyone gaze at his wonderful new hairstyle. As he passed through the Empire, Twiddle, Twee, and the Imperial hairdresser called out to the townspeople.
Everyone, behold the Emperor's new hair!
Look how gorgeous, look how thick it is.
The Emperor looks fabulous. Have you ever seen such fabulousness?
The Emperor's hair is long and thick and golden and wavy
He doesn't have any hair.
and shiny. The Emperor's hair is very
He
shiny.
doesn't have any hair.
The Emperor's hair is fabulous. The Emperor's hair is fabulous. The Emperor's hair is fabulous.
Can't you people see the Emperor doesn't have any hair on his head?
The Emperor doesn't have any hair.
I don't have any hair.
They also liked that someone was honest enough to tell him. He got to pick a little boy to come out of the crowd.
Little boy, you're the only one that was brave enough to tell me the truth.
Well, you were still very handsome, Emperor. You look cool without any hair.
Thank you, that's very kind.
The Emperor asked the little boy to walk beside him in the parade. The little boy became a trusted advisor and a true friend to the Emperor. The Emperor stopped using magic carrier potions. He gave away his weeks to the family and traveling circus. From that point forward, the Emperor worked to run his empire economy wisely. No one cared that he didn't have any hair. In fact, most people thought he looked quite handsome. Little and Twee even shaved their heads to look just like the Emperor at the end.
Yay!
Once upon a time, there were 3 elephants who lived with their parents. When the elephants grew old enough, they went out into the world to live on their own. The first little elephant built a small wooden shack. One day, there was a knock at the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Who's there? It's the big bad mouse. Open up at once.
Hello, is everybody out there?
Let me in. Let me in. Let me in.
That's strange. Someone knocked on my door, but whoever it was, they seem to have gone away.
The big bad mouse was frustrated, so he wrote a note and slipped it under the elephant's door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak, I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail and pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears." Later that day, the elephant found the note.
A big bad mouse? Oh no, I've never seen a mouse, but it sounds very scary. I imagine that it is giant, much larger than an elephant. I bet it has big yellow eyes and long sharp teeth. Oh no, help, there's a big bad mouse on the loose. I must run away before it comes back to my house. I must run for my life.
The elephant ran through the wooden shack, tripping over tables and bumping into chairs. The terrified elephant left through the back door and ran all the way to the second elephant's house. The second elephant lived in a brick house. It was larger than the first elephant's wooden shack. It also had a doorbell, which the first elephant rang. Ring, ring.
Hello? Who's there?
It's me. I am so scared that there's a mouse on the loose. Can I stay at your house, please, please?
A mouse? I've never seen a mouse before, but it sounds very
scary. I imagine that a mouse must be gigantic with a long tail and sharp claws. Come inside quickly and lock the door behind you.
A few minutes passed. The two elephants sat in frightened silence. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. The two elephants looked at each other and their terror grew. Who could it be?
I'm not answering it. Don't look at me. I'm not answering it either.
The big bad mouse kept ringing the bell, but no one answered. Finally, he grew frustrated and slipped a note under the door. It read, "Squeak, squeak, squeak, I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden, I'll tear down your house. I'll tug on your tail, I'll pull on your ears. I'm mighty and mean, I'm the worst of your fears."
Oh no, this is terrifying. Now the big bad mouse has come to my house. Oh no, what will we do? Where will we go? There's a gigantic, frightening, fierce mouse on the loose. Run, we must run for our lives.
The two terrified elephants stumbled out of the house, tangling up their legs and tripping over one another. They left through the back door of the house. They didn't stop running until they arrived at the third elephant's house. The third elephant lived in an enormous mansion. It had a long driveway and a swimming pool. The two elephants rang the doorbell, and James, the butler, answered. As soon as he opened the door, they ran past him, shouting and waving their arms wildly.
Oh no, it's horrible, it's terrifying. Help us, do something, call for help, call the police, call the army.
Get a hold of yourself. Both of you now slow down and tell me what you're trying to do.
A mouse!
A mouse? Why didn't you say so? I've never seen a mouse, but I imagine a mouse would be humongous, larger than this mansion. I think it might have scales and it might be fire.
The three elephants huddled in fear. They remained very still, listening with extreme care. After a few minutes, the doorbell rang.
Don't answer it.
Nice and loud, Manny. Ready? This is it. Why not? Master Elephant. Open.
It's a mouse, James. A humongous, terrifying, scaly, crab-eating mouse.
Don't be ridiculous. Mice are tiny, furry creatures that scurry about and eat seeds and berries. James went and opened the door. The three elephants were so frightened now that their eyes were popping out and their ears stood straight out from their heads. Nice and loud. Ready? A tiny little mouse. You say. A little tiny mouse.
Would you please deliver a message to the elephants? Please tell me that. Squeak, squeak, squeak. I'm the big bad mouse. I'll rip up your garden. I'll tear your house. I'll tug on your tails. I'll pull on your ears. I'll mighty and mean. I'm the worst of your fear.
What's this say? Elephants. Read. Come here. You must face your foe. I must say, he is not especially scary. The three elephants walked nervously towards the door. The first and second elephants were looking over their shoulder of the third elephant. The three frightened elephants stared at the doorway, but no one appeared to be there besides James the butler. They looked left, they looked right, they looked up, they looked down. There on the doorstep stood a tiny little mouse.
But you're so small.
We've never seen a mouse before. You're really not that frightened.
The mouse scampered into the woods. At last, the elephants had seen that a mouse was very small. They were never frightened of mice again. At last, the mouse had learned that elephants are very large. The mouse never again threatened to rip up an elephant's garden or tear down an elephant's house. Everyone lived happily ever after. The end.
Yay! The Little Red Robin. Once there was a little red robin. Her favorite food in the whole wide world was a banana split with hot fudge and nuts and whipped cream and a bright red cherry on top. She decided to make a banana split, and she tried to convince her lazy ones, dog, cat, and the duck to help her. I'm in the mood for a delicious banana split tour. Go to the store with me to try bananas and ice cream, hot fudge and nuts and whipped cream and cherries.
Are you kidding?
Not me. I need to spend the day washing my hair.
Since you're going to the store, here's $5. Could you pick me up a copy of Dog Style magazine? Well, I guess I'll have to go to the store all by myself.
So the Little Red Robin hopped over to the Bargain Barn grocery store. When she returned home, she realized that she had forgotten to buy an important ingredient, cherries. Oh dear, I forgot cherries. Will someone go back to the store with me just to keep company?
Are you bunkers? Can't you see I'm busy chasing my own tail?
Are you kidding? Can you see that I'm busy playing with this piece of yarn?
Since you're going back to the store, here's $10. Could you pick me up some eye drops, a bar of soap, a pack of playing cards, some garbage tissues?
The Little Red Robin returned it to the Bargain Barn grocery store. She brought it cherries and also I brought the soap and the other items the lazy duck had asked it for. Then she returned home and prepared it to make a banana split. Once again, she asked her friends if they would help. Who will help me to make a banana split?
I'll help if you want to whip up a batch of dog biscuits.
I help if you open a can of cat food.
Do you think you could go pick up my laundry by any chance?
The Little Red Robin returned it to the Bargain Barn grocery store. She brought the cherries and also... No, it's right here. So the Little Red Robin proceeded to make the banana split all by herself. She cut up bananas, she scooped it out, lots of ice cream. Then she poured it on the hot fudge and the sprinkles. Carefully following the instructions in her dessert treat for the birdie cookbook, the little red robin added a heaping helping of whipped cream and to top it all off, she added a bright red cherry. The banana split was ready. Now I'm finished making my favorite dessert in the whole wide world, a banana split. Hey, that looks delicious. Can I have a bite? That looks really good. Can I lick the spoon? That looks great. Hey, Red Robin, can you go up to my room and find my favorite bowl? You know, the blue bowl with the stars on it. I think I'd like to have a nice big helping of that banana split. Now, I'm willing to share my banana split with all of you. But you made me do all the work by myself, which isn't fair. Next time, I want each of you to help out. So the little red robin shared the banana split, and the other three animals enjoyed it very much. The next day, Lazy Dog, Lazy Cat, and Lazy Duck surprised the little red robin by making her a delicious cake, chocolate cake. The dog, the cat, and the duck weren't lazy anymore, and the four friends lived happily ever after together.
Wow. Good job.